My high school bully made my life hell. Years later, I became his stepfather. I, 31M, accidentally married my bully's mom. In high school, Derek H. zeroed in on me from day one. I was quiet, skinny, always reading, and wore the same beat-up sneakers all 4 years. Derek was a football starter with rich parents and an audience. He mocked the way I talked, slapped books out of my hands, and once pantsed me in the locker room while his friends filmed it. The worst was the daily verbal stuff, calling me charity case, telling me I'd end up flipping burgers, and convincing half the school I was a joke. I reported it twice. Nothing happened. After graduation, I disappeared. I worked nights at a grocery store, took classes during the day, and lived with 2 roommates in a rundown apartment. I taught myself coding, transferred into a state university, and eventually landed an IT job. For the first time, my life felt stable. I went to therapy, learned how to stand up straight, literally and figuratively, and built a version of myself Derek would never recognize. At 29, I joined Tinder mostly out of boredom. That's when I matched with Linda, 52F. Her bio was funny, her messages were sharp, and she actually asked me questions. Coffee turned into dinner, dinner into weekends together. She was confident, kind, and completely uninterested in playing games. A few dates in, I noticed a framed family photo at her place. My stomach dropped. Derek was unmistakable. I told her everything, names, incidents, all of it. She was devastated and apologized through tears, saying she'd had no idea how cruel he'd been. I expected her to cut things off. She didn't. Our relationship deepened. We traveled, moved in together, and a year later got married. When Derek realized who I was, the shock on his face was priceless. He avoids family events now, barely speaks to his mom, can't stand being in the same room as me. I didn't plan this as revenge. I didn't chase his mom out of spite. I just lived well, healed, and fell in love. But knowing my former bully has to call me stepdad in his head, that's just poetic justice.